neighbors, come on in. It's me, Angie. I'm outside. Yes, I am. I'm getting some of that vitamin D. I am grounding myself, putting my feet on the ground. Not my boots, but my feet. Wish I could get boots on my feet. But I wanted to show y'all something that Mr. It's Me did for me today. Gotta love this man. This man worked last night. Still up. Hadn't been to sleep. Hey, Christina. How are you, my sister? I was thinking about you earlier today. I didn't see you in my live yesterday, which I know, people have things to do, but I just wanted to tell you that I missed you. And I'm so glad to see you today. Yep, I'm touching the grass before James cuts it. But I wanted to show y'all my new arch that James, our neighbor, gifted us. I think I mentioned it to y'all. It was over in our neighbor's yard, and I was going to put hummingbird feeders on it. And James wanted me to come out and look at it, and I said, "Oh, I'm just going to go live. Show everybody. I'm gonna put it's made really good. Right there is where our Domino and Lulu are buried. Our little pets. And now they have some shade. Let's see who's here. Hey, Uni! Welcome in, honey bun. Hey, Wendy. Mama, 4 boys. Welcome in. No, this is my new little archery that I guess that's what you call it. What would y'all call that? It's got shingles on the top. I'm gonna hang my hummingbird feeders on this, and that way when I go to film my hummingbirds, I'll be able to be easier access to film them than me trying to film them off the porch. I mean, from inside my house. All right, y'all know I talked about getting stuck again yesterday on my live that James had to pull me out with the lawnmower because I got stuck in my wheelchair again. Y'all know that story. But I'm trying to move around the yard without getting stuck because it's rained so much. We would literally have to have a drought for me to feel comfortable. Oh, it's nice here, Uni. It's just hot. I'm gonna ask James in a minute, can I go out by the garden and show y'all the garden and how much progress it's made. I know, CJ. I know. I'm so excited. Hold on a minute. Let me turn around and show y'all the ones that. This is the reason I came out today is because Mr. It's Me moved this from our neighbor's yard to my yard. He's about to cut the grass. Anyway, he moved this little archway. Is that what you would call it? Would it be an archway? Y'all help me out. Did I miss that in the comment? Anyway, I'm going to put my hummingbird feeders on that. Oh, y'all have 86 degrees. That's about what it is here. I got daylilies planted down below it that's been there for years. I don't know if y'all remember the ones that watch my videos, but I used to have that white trellis looking thing, there. And I think that looks better than that white trellis. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Jane. Misbehaving. Hey, Auntie Mama, this is my new, well, it's new to me. This used to be in our neighbor's yard, but their son gave it to me when his mom and dad moved out of their home. And I'm going to hang my hummingbird feeders on it. I will be going to see my brother from another mother. It's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. It's kind of up in the air depending on when he gets to Vicksburg. Frosty Garden Adventures, hello, welcome in. So we have this. We'll try to move around a little bit. If y'all were on my live yesterday, I told about getting stuck in my yard again. I don't really particularly want to get that on a live video of me getting stuck in the yard. Anyway, there's the shed, and on the other side of the shed is rocks. You know, those little rocks. I know y'all have seen them. And I got stuck over there, and James had to pull me out with the riding lawnmower. Yeah, it was quite. North Carolina was just trying to call me. I hate to get calls when I am trying to do a live. You can still hear me. Well, I think Mr. It's Me just. Yeah, I just got a phone call. That's what made my phone go out. Somebody in Carolina. I mean, come on, really? But anyway, he's worked all night. He's got to work days tomorrow because of he's overtime. Then Saturday we're going to Matt's, my son. I got a lot of things going on the next few days. Look at him down there trying to race like Dale Earnhardt on the riding lawnmower. Hey, Betty. Welcome in. Anyway, this is my new little fangled, where I'm going to hang my bird, hummingbird feeders. I'm going to go around there to the garden if I have to just be on the road. But I want Mr. It's Me to come up here and tell me that it's okay to go through the yard, because if I get stuck and he's around there cutting grass, he's just gonna. Oh, I wonder who's about to have a birthday, Christina. Look here. Look at him down there. Look. Look at him. He's got that thing on fast. Anyway, so Saturday I go to my son's. We go to our son's, and we stay till Sunday late because Berkeley's dance recital's at 4, so we'll come home after the recital, which they'll want to go eat probably. And so it'll be Sunday night when we get home. And then Monday or either Tuesday, depending on when the costume jeweler gets in to Vicksburg, we're going to go meet up with him. And I'm so excited about it. Who else has come in here? I don't want to miss speaking to people. It's really nice out today. I slept better last night than I did the night before, but tonight will be the first night that I put on my gear to do the sleep apnea test. You know, I wasn't able to do that while James was working nights, because you should see what they want me to hook up to my body to do this home test. I mean, I would have never been able to hook up to it by myself. Oh, let me show you this flower that's blooming over here. Y'all can tell me what my irises used to bloom in this purple irises, but I don't know. I don't think this is an iris. I think it's some kind of, y'all forgive me, I really don't know my plants, but I know it when I like them. And when they look pretty. I know that, but I don't really know all the names of them. I can't get used to this wheelchair in the yard like I did my other one. I guess I should use that one to come out in the yard. But see this flower right here? Which this bed needs cleaning out. I wish that I had the legs to clean it out. What is that? Do y'all know? What is that? Can y'all see that flower? I really thought James was going to put my my new thing. I guess y'all called it I call it an arch. Let's just call it an arch. Over this this right here where my bird feeder is, so they could have shade when they come to drink from the bird feeder. But y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. And but we got that, and y'all, that needs thinning out so bad. That that plant there, it will not even bloom because it's so root bound. It blooms beautifully. Wait a minute, it might have a couple of blooms on it. Let me get closer. I may be telling a field, but my neighbor wants a piece of it. And I keep telling her to send her husband over here to dig up some of it because, y'all, it is just so root bound. Let me show y'all. Oh, it does have blooms. Look at that. I thought he was going to put that arbor, arch looking thing over that. But you know, I could move my bird bath over there. It's not like it has to stay right there. And then I got gladiolus in there. And of course, my rose is out there by the road. And there's my baby swing set. I miss my babies. I'm tempted to bring Berkeley home with me when I go over there this weekend. That sweet thing. Won't be long, she'll start school, and we won't be able to get her when we want her, because she'll have to be going to school and can't miss days of school. I could go right through there, but that's where it gets really, really wet, and I do not want to get stuck in the yard. But I want to go around there and show y'all the garden. We're going to have jambalaya for supper tonight. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. But that's the easiest thing for us to fix because James has got to work in the morning. So it's really easy for us to cook. Bless his heart. I don't know if he's going to feel like putting all that sleep stuff on me. He has not even slept. Here he comes around the bend. There he is. Mr. Workity Work. All he wants to do is work, 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 work. I missed all this talk. My chat wasn't moving. Hey, George. Hey, Mike. Jennifer. I missed all this. I was wondering where everybody was. Hey, Lori, my friend. My chat wasn't moving. I don't know why it wasn't moving. I guess ever since I got that phone call. Can y'all hear me? Because when I got that phone call, my whole phone just went black, except for the number that was trying to call. Nobody wants to call me until I get on a live. Now, when I get live on YouTube, then somebody wants to call me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, okay, Lori, thank you. But anyway, I love my new little yard decoration. Look at him, here he comes. Y'all, this man is going to be exhausted. He has worked all night. He has cut Miss Irene's grass. He has put that little arch thing up. Now he's cutting our grass. What am I going to do with this man? To know him is to love him. Now, I'm not going to lie. He can get on my last nerve sometimes, which I know I can get on his, but I've got to get me some more. I was just going to say dog food. Now, what do I need dog food for? Bird seed. So my little birds will come back to my bird feeder. But I'm not going to mention to him about needing bird seed because he's exhausted and I don't want him to go to the store just for dog. Listen at me. Dog bird seed. Look at him. Look. I hope he don't fall asleep on the lawnmower. Oh yeah, when he goes to sleep, oh my goodness, when he goes to sleep, you are so right, Christina. When that man closes his eyes, it's parade rest. Just let me tell you like that. You better talk to him about what you want to talk to him about before he lays down. Because when he lays down, I mean, it's over. You're not going to be able to talk to him about anything until the next morning or whenever he wakes up. You know, in our younger years of being married, I have gotten away with, well, I told you last night before you went to sleep. You didn't hear me? You know, when I really wanted to do something and I thought that he probably would not prefer that I do it, I would always use that. Oh, I told you before you went to sleep. What a boring world this would be if everyone was all sweet and nice 24/7, never have a disagreement. Oh, honey bunny, we've had our disagreements, let me tell you. But I think that's what makes a relationship grow and get stronger, is the fact that you can disagree and still love each other and still accept the fact that you don't agree. But on the major things in life, James and I agree 100% on our morals and our core of who we are. We both agree. We both have the same beliefs. But just little stuff that's not going to matter tomorrow that we disagree on. Auto text message mess with me. We have to need to let your feelings out. Not good to hold them in. Oh gosh, no, Lori, that is so true, because for years I held my feelings in and would not talk about them, and it was destroying me physically. The stress will kill you. And oh boy, when I started letting my feelings out, it felt so good. Now, it didn't make everybody else feel too good, but it made me feel good. Hey, Mr. Doggity Dog, how are you? We are watching Mr. It's Me cut the grass. And I wanted to show everyone my new little arch thing that I'm going to put my hummingbird feeders on to be able to film some for y'all, and so y'all can see them. So y'all can see, we've been seeing a couple of hummingbirds come up. But last year, I would have like 20 hummingbirds coming to one feeder. I mean, they would just, oh my gosh, they would just come and come and come and come and come. We were replacing that food for those hummingbirds. Oh, we were having to fill it every other day because it was so many birds coming. Thank y'all for being here. Give me a thumbs up, please. I have been married for 26 years now. You learn how to roll things off the back that are important. Yes. James and I will be married 38 years tomorrow. 38 years. And he was supposed to be off work. But of course, somebody scheduled him for overtime. And tomorrow's his anniversary for his being working where he works will be 28 years. Hey, the Bud Files. Hey, Sue, how are you? I'm probably going to have to plant something else under there now that I got that for the hummingbirds to be able to naturally feed on a plant, you know? Not just the food that we mix up for them. You know, azaleas, that's my azaleas right there, but they bloomed this year, but they didn't bloom like they should have. Let's just say that. All right, let's see over here what we got. I've been coming around now the last few months, dealt with my dog getting sick and passing away. Oh, Wendy, that's hard. That's hard. I'm so sorry. Our two little pets, y'all see that petrified stone right there? Our two little pets they're buried under that. We're gonna get a little thing that has their names on it, and we're gonna put it right there. And we've been saying we were gonna do that for years. Our little poodle and our little chihuahua, we had to put them side by side in their little, you know, they were in a little container, and then we buried them side by side because they were so close. You want to talk about cry like a baby? Oh my gosh. When those pets cried, look, he got the mail. How old was your dog, Wendy? Had your dog been sick? I'm pretty sure before James and I leave this world, we will have another pet. But I think I want to wait until I think I will pass away before the pet would. You know, like the pet would outlive me. So we would have to get another poodle because they can live up to 16 to 18 years. Domino lived 16 years, so. Oh, cancer. Oh my goodness. That's, look at him. Threw the bell on the floor in the house. They took the babies, Berkeley and Livy, to see Disney on Ice. Well, they took Livy sound headphones. Well, they didn't think about taking Berkeley headphones because they thought it wasn't going to be too loud for her. Well, it was. And it took her to the second half of the show to get, she doesn't like loud sounds. Berkeley does not like loud noise. It hurts her ears. And Matt was telling me yesterday that they had purchased her some sound cancel, where it cancels the sound. And I have pictures of them going to Disney on Ice, and they have a video of Berkeley singing one of the songs. And she was all dressed up like Frozen. That girl has an imagination out of this world. She likes to play dress up. She loves to play dress up. So what are y'all having for supper tonight? We are going to have jambalaya. Jambalaya, whether you know it or not, it's a real easy, quick. Here he is. Hold on. You want me to ride around? Oh, he wants me to ride around. Y'all, I hope I don't get stuck. He wants me to get out of his way. He wanted me to go the other way, but I feel safer going this way. That's the lawnmower that he pulled me out of the that he hooked me to and pulled me out the other day when my wheelchair got stuck. It is, Lori. It is. And James has overtime. We had planned to go out and eat until he saw that he had overtime. But y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. I was watching a program. Somebody said it cost them $70. $70 to eat out. And it was not a place of like a real nice place. It was like a drive-through. And where did I hear that? It was might have been on Victoria's. Some live I was watching. And then Josie said that when it was on Josie's, somebody said they went out to eat and it cost them $70. They were talking in the chat. And Josie says, well, my son and daughter-in-law took me out for Mother's Day, and we had a nice brunch, and the whole family, I think she has a son, a daughter-in-law, and 2 grandchildren. And it cost them $200. Hey Josie, hey Cheryl. Josie, I want to show you something. Hold on a minute. See that thing right there, Josie? James put that up. I'm going to put my hummingbird feeders. I'm going to hang my hummingbird feeders from there. So when I get ready to take a video to post to YouTube, we've been seeing a few hummingbirds. Cheryl, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Susie Woozy. How are you doing? I'm outside showing my new little... The sound is glitchy. It may be that lawnmower. Oh, goodness. There's Mike from Nebraska. Welcome in. No, James is just cutting grass, and he wanted me to come outside and look at my new arch that he had. I'm calling it an arch. I don't know what you call it. Let me go up here a little bit and get out of his way. Cutting the grass. A gazebo? It could be. I wish I had a huge gazebo, to tell you the truth. Trellis, yeah. Anyway, it has shingles on the top, and as you can see, it matches my house pretty good. It don't stand out really bad. You know, it could have been a different color and really stood out, but it don't. It really kind of just blends in. Well, it was my neighbors next door that had to move out about a year ago when they told Miss Pat that there was nothing else they could do for her cancer. So she and her husband moved out and moved into a assisted living home, and Miss Pat passed away a couple of months ago, and their son was over there the other day and was cleaning out some stuff. Mr. Bob's not coming back to the house. He's going to stay at the assisted living facility for companionship, you know, just to be around people, to socialize. If he come back to the house, he'd be all by himself. But we got it from their yard. His son told us to go ahead and get it before they put the house up for sale. There, let me turn the sound up. That might be better. Hey, Dave. Welcome in. Oh, Susie. Our yard. It's just now getting dried out from all the rain. As soon as James gives me the okay to ride around the house, I want to show the garden. But y'all may be a witness to me getting stuck in my yard again. For some reason, this wheelchair, and I don't know if it's because I hadn't got used to it, but my other ones seem to be more durable on the outside than this one, which amazes me because this one has a lot of perks on it, you know. So what are y'all doing today? What are y'all having for supper? You know, we got to talk about food. Every live stream has to talk about food, you know, what everybody's having to eat, what they're going to cook. See, I'm going to take that hummingbird feeder. I have a couple down there and move them. What are you having, Josie? You said you went to Walmart. What are you going to have for supper? Oh, Josie, ever since you said that you had sushi, I have been wanting sushi. Cheryl said, I don't know what we're having. I know, I cannot stand trying to decide. My breakfast steak. Oh, nice. Chicken breast and squash and collards from the garden. Oh my gosh, you got that many things. You already got squash coming from your garden, Christina. That's awesome. I love sushi too. Hold your ears. Um, I love asparagus too. Yeah, if I was by myself, I could just go to vegetables. I would not have to, which I need the protein now. I would have to like drink a protein drink or something, but I would just eat nothing but vegetables. I absolutely love vegetables. What are you planning, Susie? Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance and see if I can get through. I'm gonna put my chair in a high gear and see if I can get through to go around here and show y'all the garden. Y'all are just gonna be shocked at the garden. See, that is the area that I always get stuck right there. See that right there? And I can't tell if it's dried out or not. I'll have to ask James when he comes back around. But knowing him, he'll say, "Oh, go for it," and then I'll start spinning about halfway, and then that'll make a good video. Oh, y'all planted tomatoes? Awesome. Yeah, yeah. He's Josie. He worked last night. He hasn't even been to sleep. He's already cut our neighbor's yard. He put up that thing for me. He and my son-in-law put up that thing for the the hummingbirds. Now he's cutting our grass, and the man has not even been to sleep, which I cannot stand for him to do that. It's not healthy. It's not good for the heart. But I've learned after 38 years not even to argue with him. Just let him do what he's going to do. We planted tomatoes, watermelon, peppers, potatoes, onions, strawberries, yellow squash, cucumbers, herbs, and we have 89 bushels. Oh my goodness. Susie, you have got yourself a garden, girl. Oh, and I love cantaloupe. I am a cantaloupe girl. That lady that lives right there, I don't think she's doing too good. I haven't seen her out in a long, long time, and she's been having a lot of company over there. And hold on a minute. And she had a stroke about. All right, here we go, guys. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. Oh, there's my gardenia. Oh, and it smells so good. Lady that my nurse has her. I said, that's my gardenia. Anyway, I'm gonna take y'all out to the garden. So we're gonna go out to the garden and see what's going on. Let me dip down through here. Leave the lawnmower up there where he's cutting grass. I hadn't been out here in days because it's been raining so much. Y'all, I'm jumping like I'm on a horse or something. It's just the way our yard is. I'm gonna show y'all the garden. I probably won't be able to pick out everything where everything's planted, but I do know some things. Okay, so I really don't know what that is. If James was here, he'd be able to tell you everything. But there's butter beans right there. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's butter beans. That's pole beans right there. You know, string beans. We got going up the That may be okra right there. That may be okra. I can't see what y'all are typing because of the sun, but anyway, this is open. That doesn't have anything. Um, Tomatoes. That's tomatoes. I can't see who's coming in because of the sun, but welcome in. This is bell peppers, banana peppers, hot peppers, sweet peppers, all kind of peppers. That right there is cucumbers on the end, where they can grow up on the trellis, the panels. James calls them panels, where they can grow up on the panels, and you don't have to bend over and try to hunt them on the ground. Same way with the tomatoes and the pole beans, which better known as green beans. Or all right, y'all see that gravel down there? That silver gravel. That's where I got stuck the other day, and James had to pull me out with the lawnmower. That's what I was trying to tell y'all on my live yesterday. Anyway, that's the garden. I think it's looking really, really good. Considering all the rain that we've had, the sun is it's soaking the sun up today. Let me go up here so I can read some comments. I wanted to plant some sunflowers, but James was like, no, we got enough stuff planted in there. It's like, okay, I'll let him handle all that. Let me get under this tree right here. Thank you, Josie. Thank you. Hey, Judy Mae, how are you? Let me see who all come in. Oh, I'm glad that your sisters, you're keeping us updated about your sisters, Judy Mae. So I wonder what they're gonna do with that bench right there in Miss Pat's yard. If they don't want it, I will move it over here to my house for sure. Let me get turned around, ladies and gentlemen. There's that truck I was talking about on my live yesterday. You know, seems like all Southern men have to have a four-wheel drive truck. I don't know. He works hard. He needs to have what he feels like he can manage and afford to have. I've never said anything about anything that he's wanted to buy. Let me get out on the road. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is better. All right, the sun's right in my eye. This is a dead end road I'm on, so hopefully nobody will come along and smash me. I can really get going on this road in my wheelchair. Anyway, that's where It's Me, Angie, resides on the corner. I live on a corner. I have to tell y'all some juicy information that's been going on in my neighborhood. Yes, I know. It's Me, Angie is spilling the tea. All right, so down, of course, this is a dead end road down here, okay? I'm not going to ride down there, but anyway, I'm just going to tell y'all it's a dead end road. So Mr. Bob's son tells us that Todd, the guy that lived in the house down there that always stayed in trouble with the law, bless his heart, 50-something years old, he just couldn't seem to get it together. But he's in jail in Arkansas now. So he used to, there's my wandering Jew. Y'all look at this. Look at that wandering Jew. It comes back every year. If you want something that just spreads and you need something, you want to get you some wandering Jew. That stuff spreads like wildfire. Wildfire. All right, we're going back through here, guys. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Let's go. Let me speed up a little bit. So, hello there, Kathy. Welcome in. So he's in jail in Arkansas. I'm pretty sure that house is going to come up for sale pretty soon. So that house across the street is empty. The house next door to me is empty. And the house at the end of the dead end street is empty. So I have potentially 3 houses to have 3 new neighbors. Oh yeah, they make nice house plants, but I'm telling you one thing. That stuff comes back every single year. Bigger, more of it, thicker. Everybody that drives up, I'm like, get you a piece of that. Get you a piece of that and take it home with you and plant it. But my grandmother used to say, oh, I don't know who will move in that house. I hope they'll be a good neighbor. And I would think, now why is she worried about having a good neighbor? I just didn't comprehend it. Well, now that I'm older, I realize what she was talking about having a good neighbor. It only takes one bad neighbor to mess up the entire neighborhood. So, oh, Susie, look, let me tell you something. We have cold winters, and it has even snowed since I've had that out in that bed. Do you know it still comes back? I mean, I'm one that can kill cactus, okay? That will come back every year. I don't ever do anything to it. It likes the sun. It likes shade. It likes water. It likes not having water. Sort of like a bedding vine. You know how, like, if you wanted to fill a bed up that you didn't, have a lot of flowers in it, because I have a couple of daylilies in that flower bed, and I used to keep that flower bed so pretty when I could walk. And I just have that there now. Ella, 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 Ella. Good to see you, my sister, from another mister. I was just showing them the garden and my new little fangled, there's Mr. It's Me. He's not new. He's been around for 38 years. He's not new. I'm going to put my hummingbird feeders. I'm either going to go live or do a video when that happens. I'll probably do a video when that happens. Ella had a good auction today. She and Victoria, I don't know what it is. They can auction together all during the week and they're not so rowdy. But by the time Friday gets here and you go over to Ella's channel, which don't forget to go over there and connect to Save Here First. Friday is just their day, man. Brenda and I can't hardly control those two girls. We're trying to co-parent, okay? We are trying to co-parent Ella and Victoria. But it's not easy. I can't figure out if I'm the heavy, the one that's supposed to be, good cop, bad cop. I can't figure out if I'm the heavy and I'm supposed to be the one that's doing the discipline, or Brenda's the one that's supposed to be doing the discipline. I can't figure it out, but we're trying to co-parent them. But normally, I guess by the end of the week, they're just exhausted. And you know how it is when you get tired? You get silly and you get ill and you say things and but anyway, there's my other little bird. My bluebirds come to this. I don't hardly ever see my bluebirds come over there to my feeder that's on the window. Now, he just said something to me, and I don't have a clue what he said. Undoubtedly, he saw me go to the garden because he was pointing toward it. I'm not going to ride back out there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I have gotten skittish about being in my own yard because I've gotten stuck twice. I'm just going to have to get over and just go. Oh, he must want to talk. He cut the lawnmower off. He must want to talk about the garden, which I don't blame him. He should be proud of it. He has planted it and pulled the weeds out of it and, done all that. Yeah, he's headed up to the garden. Y'all, if y'all don't know this or not, but he likes to talk on the videos. Josie can contest to that. He likes to do videos and talk and tell you all about it, and he's not shy at all. Look at him. He's waiting for me to come over to the garden so he can talk about his work. Oh my goodness, he's done. Look at him. He's cut off the lawnmower and now he's turned the tiller on. Now I thought he was through for today. Look at him. That man, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Y'all, and he's going to be retiring in a couple of years from his job that he's been on almost 30 years. He's going to try to make it to 30 years, and that's going to be tomorrow be 28 years that he's worked there. And he's going to try to make it to 30. Y'all, what am I going to do? Because he's going to have that much energy in 2 years unless something major happens. And don't get me wrong, he's slowed down over the 38 years, but he hadn't slowed down that much. And yeah, he loves to do the videos. I hoping maybe when he retires and we have more time, that we could do the channel, like do more together with the channel. Like Saturday, we'll probably go live traveling to our son's house, which a lot of people like to come in and ride along with us going there. Because sometimes James will stop and get a po' boy, and James will take the camera in, and he'll talk and do a live inside the restaurant while he's waiting on our po' boys. And we cannot go to Louisiana without coming home with a po' boy. We stop in the same little hole in the wall that we always go in. Isn't it something how it can be a hole in the wall and it tastes so good? The food is just excellent. Hey, Life of Triplets. Oh, Josie spilling the tea. Christina spilling the tea, telling about my birthday. I hope he does, Susie. I hope he does have one, because I'm telling y'all right now, I got a phone call. This time it was from Bugsy from the coast. Hey, John, welcome in. John, you missed the garden. I was filming the garden, and then we was watching James cut grass, and I was showing my new thing that I'm gonna hang my hummingbird feeders on. Yeah, he left the lawnmower now. He's already cut our neighbor's yard, which is about as big as our yard or larger. He dug up this thing for me to put my hummingbird feeders on and moved it to our yard. He and my son-in-law. He cut our grass, and now he's in the garden with the tiller, and he has not slept all night. And he probably doesn't remember that he's got to put that stuff on me to do that sleep apnea test that I got to have done. He's got to put that equipment on me tonight. He probably does not even realize it. And on top of everything else he does, y'all, he has to take care of me, being handicapped. Y'all can't imagine what all this man does. And I told him when we go to our son's this weekend, I said, he always gets so nervous when he travels with me. Like if we go out to eat, which we had my son scope out the restaurant and make sure that it was a ramp and the restroom I could get in and out of it, because James always gets so nervous when we go somewhere and he's not sure of the surroundings. And he doesn't know if it's going to be easy for me to get to the restroom. He doesn't know if it's going to be easy for me to get inside the facility. And oh yeah, John, you done summed it up. He can't be supervised. He likes to be the supervisor, but he don't like to supervise. He's gotten better in his older age where he can allow someone to kind of suggest him do something. But in our younger years when we were married, no. It would be a big no. He wasn't going to, no. He wasn't going to be supervised. Well, hey, Michelle, welcome in. How are you? I am so glad y'all are here. I am just getting some of this vitamin D, and I'm getting grounded. I'm putting my feet on the ground. Not my boots, my feet on the ground to try to get some earth into my body. I believe all that. I believe that you can go outside and I think parents should let their children walk around without shoes on, run around barefooted like I did when I was a child, and I was never sick. Never ever sick as a child, and I would run in the fall weather in autumn time, and it would be like the high would probably be 48 to 52, 53, and we would get outside in shorts and a shirt with no shoes on and play kickball. And you want to talk about hurt your feet? Try to kick a ball and it's that cold. Oh my gosh, but that was the fun of it, to see how bad that your feet would hurt when you kicked the ball. And we would run around in that grass and it would be so cold. Parents don't let their children do such as that. If I mentioned that to Matt and Haley, they would probably lose their breath and look at each other like, remind us not to send Berkeley to Gigi and Pops in the winter. Because they know we'd probably let Berkeley do that. Oh, you're so sweet. Life of triplets. I don't know if I've told y'all this lately, but I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate each and every one of you and how y'all make my life better. I don't know if I've told y'all that lately, but y'all make my life so much better. I mean, think about it. I'm in a wheelchair. Oh, here comes the afternoon train. Here it comes. Y'all hear it? Afternoon train coming. So let me tell y'all a little bit about this train. So James, where he works in the rail yard. It's what they call the rail yard. And they have the compartments like you have on a train. And they have to fill those with their product. He works at a plastic plant. They make pellets, but they don't make the finished product. So he sees the train every day. And he has to make sure that they can hook up to be able to pull whatever they've sold. I suffer with sarcoidosis. It's an autoimmune disease. That is the autoimmune disease I have. I have neurosarcoidosis, cardio sarcoidosis. I have a pacemaker. I have spots on my spine that has caused me not to be able to walk. Oh, you'll hear more sound because it's coasting now. It hadn't even got close. Hold up. It's still coming this way. Hey, Ellen. How are you? Ellen, I'm going to start coming over to your channel and watching your devotions. I didn't realize you did devotions. And for some reason, I'm not getting your notifications. I watch Terry that has devotions every morning. Her channel's it's not Cripple Creek. It's yeah, I promise my memory's not what it used to be. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Look at the birds. That's blackbirds. James cut the grass and now they're finding all their food. Unique's by the creek, yes. I watch her devotion every morning. It only lasts for about a minute and 30 seconds or something like that. That's how powerful our word is. That's how powerful the word of the Lord is, when you can just do a 30-second to a minute and a half video and it moves you and it touches your heart and it makes you start thinking about your day. You know, Michelle's eating Twizzlers. I am so glad that y'all came in and decided to spend some time with me today. I didn't know who all would come in, who all would be able to because I just went live yesterday. And I don't want to come live too much and everybody get tired of me and say, "Oh my gosh, she's on again." We don't want to go over to her live. She stays on live all the time. I don't ever want anybody to get bored with that. So I try not to go live unless it's just absolutely something that I want to share. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, or y'all know what I'm talking about, but let me pull this in. Right there, those green, by that light pole, that's some kind of flower that blooms yellow. And I want James to go over there and dig some of it up and bring it to my yard. Because it belonged to that man right there in that house that no one lives there now. And I don't want all of it. I just want a piece of it to plant in my yard. I don't know what it is. It blooms yellow. It's a tall plant. It's called Pep Talks and Praise. I do the readings on the channel if anyone is interested. Oh yes, I watched one of them. I think I commented on it. I'm pretty sure I did. And go live as you want. If they won't be there, they will be there. If they want to be there, but you do you, and I know people will come and see them later. Oh, thank you for saying that. It's finally cooling off here. I'm pretty sure it got up in the 80s today. I'm pretty sure it did, but the sun was shining. And when I opened the door to come out, when I started this live, oh my gosh, the heat hit me, which y'all know that Mississippi has humidity, and it is not fun. Humidity is not fun. And I'm going to tell you, this oversized body that I have now, it cannot take the humidity anymore. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Oh, Gladys came in. Hey, Gladys, welcome in, honey bunny. I have 26 likes. Thank y'all so much. Josie does have 2 channels. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I know I've mentioned it before, but her other channel is Josie Cares. And if you're blue, you're welcome to drop your link. And if you're not, if you want somebody to drop your link and you ask them, they may drop your link for you. I love to promote other people's channels. I feel like we're all in it together. Everybody needs to grow, and it's not a competition, y'all. Come on now. Susie said, I have a hard time with humidity as well. I prefer the cold and yes, I agree. I agree, Susie. I mean, I never thought that it would come out of my mouth that I would say I love the fall and winter. When I say that I enjoy the winter months, people look at me like I have 2 heads or something. Like, has she lost her consciousness? There's no way this woman likes winters. But when I say winter, we don't have the winters that you probably have, Susie. We get snow maybe every 3 to 4 years, maybe. Yeah, I would say that is true, Josie, and you do express yourself over there on that channel. I would absolutely say that was true. And Josie has a show coming the 29th on her other channel on Josie Cares. You can go, she allows people that she knows that are a part of her channel to come up and tell a story, a funny story. We need laughter, y'all. Believe that or not. With all this drama going on YouTube, yes, can you believe that I just said that there's actual drama going on YouTube? I know it's hard to believe. I know it's hard to believe, but it does happen. So, within all that nonsense that I call it, you got to have laughter. So, this is a place for you to go and laugh about a story that happened to you in your past, whether it be in your childhood, when you got married, just any story you want to tell within reason. You don't want to tell you don't want to get Josie's channel to get pinged, you know. I know, Grouch. It is, the drama is like being in high school again. We went from New England to Arizona. I'd love something kind of in between with all 4 seasons. Yeah, Mile, the fantasy place. Yes, absolutely. You are speaking my language. I can't stand it either, Michelle. I cannot stand it. It's a good thing that I can't stand, I guess, that I have to sit through it all. Well, I don't have to go to it, but do y'all find it? Now, I've talked to Josie about this. She knows what I'm saying is the truth. But, I've quit doing this. Okay, let me back up. If I'm going to confess, I need to confess truthfully. I've stopped lurking for as long as I used to lurk. I used to get caught up into some of these channels like, oh, well, I'm not going to go into the chat. I'm just going to lurk and see what's going on. I have stopped doing that. For the most part, I lurk maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. But if I hear something that's going on, I might go over there and try to see what's going on. All right, I'm back at my dog. Didn't want to go outside. He thought he was too hot. I had to do some, yeah, those puppies know when it's hot too. I'll let you know if I find, but I'm guessing I won't be able to afford to live there. Oh yeah, please let me know. Before I became handicapped, James and I were gonna retire to South Carolina because we have been to South Carolina on trips and we love South Carolina, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, that we will go to South Carolina. Susie said, I heard Asheville in the Carolinas has 4 seasons, but milder. Grout said, I have seen the worst in people. Oh, gosh, yes. Some channels are like YouTube soap operas, but they wear thin and after a bit. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's the same story, just a different day. Once you hear the story, you get the complete story of what you think is the complete story, which we all know that there's 2 sides to every story, and then there's the truth. Once you get the gist of what's going on, it kind of gets old because they rehash the same thing every day. They just go over the same thing. I mean, if somebody's nasty and they're acting up and they want drama, you don't have to tell me that every day. I got it. I got the way you feel about them. I understand that you feel like they're nothing but drama, this and that. You don't have to keep repeating that every day. I understand. Welcome back, Judy May. Okay, Michelle, I love you. I know that we come here looking for good and we get caught up in bad. I have found this channel and I am so glad. Oh, well, I'm glad you did too. I welcome all my neighbors that want positivity, that does not cause drama, does not bully, does not tear people down. They want to lift people up. We encourage one another. Now, don't get me wrong. We can disagree. We can, because it's healthy. Whether y'all believe it or not, it's healthy to disagree with each other. Okay, let's just throw that out there. Let's not live in a box. Come on, people. Come out of the box. Let's don't live in a box. Okay, so we have to disagree. But there's a way you can do it. You can disagree in a mature way, or you can disagree in a child way. And most of these drama channels, they're disagreeing in a childish way. Yeah, I struggle with that too, Angie. Those kind of people just have to walk away from. Yes. Hey, Lisa. How are you, sweetie? A lot of people don't like for me to call them sweetie, but here in the South, that's what we do. I don't really mean anything negative about it. It's just part of what older women do in the South. You know, they say sweetie and sweetheart and honey, and I do that with people that are younger than I am. You know, I don't normally do it with the older ladies because the older ladies tend to be more taking it offensive than the younger ladies. Uh, but I think you can tell in somebody's voice whether they're being sarcastic with it or they really are sincere when they say it. You just can't force people to agree with you or live the way you do. Oil and water do not have to hang out together. Some just thrive on drama. They have said, yes, agreed. I got in trouble. I say doll and darling. I'm doing pickle juice and corn. Wait a minute. What? No, 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 Judy Mae. No, no. That would be a big no. I love my Four Seasons here in Missouri. Yeah, yeah, I would say that would be like you would tell someone, oh, bless your little heart. Especially after they've just done something that they are not proud of or they, you know, I feel like you can say anything you want to say. It's just how you say it and the intent of the heart. You know, Josie and I did our monthly show, The Calm Before the Storm. We did it on integrity. And we talked about that, you know, about how you present yourself and say things. I mean, you can say an ugly word, like if I said, damn, you know, or that wouldn't be bad. I'm just saying the word. I mean, it's in the dictionary, it has a definition. I just said the word. I'm not going to hell for that, okay? Regardless of what everybody believes. So, but if I said it in a derogatory way towards somebody, that would be the intent of the heart. The heart would be the problem, you know? Fine and dandy, that is a word of a phrase, a comment I don't really care for. Oh, I know. That one crawls up the back of my head and slaps me. Crawls up my back and slaps me in the back of the head, too, when I hear that. Well, we all know what that means. Bless your little heart is saying you are stupid. I just think it's a sweet way, and that's just offensive to me. You know, I was on I don't remember, I think I was on Dawn Southern Finds and Teresa Yarn again. And somebody said something and Teresa said something. And I said, oh, that makes my booty want to crochet a dolly. And she fell out because I know yarn, again, crochets. My grandmother used to say that all the time. When she would get upset with someone and they would say something that she didn't like, she'd say, but she would say it a little more graphic than what I'm saying it. She would say, that makes my butt want to crochet a dolly. And she would have all these phrases, my grandmother would. It was just crazy. But I honestly feel like, you know, it's the intent of the heart when you actually say something. Why, bless your heart. I love that phrase. Back in the day, people meant that because there was good-hearted people everywhere you look. Just my opinion. I think you can use it in a positive way. Uh-oh, she's out cutting her grass. Look at her. She's got it going on over there. Have heard using the worst ways these days, but agree to disagree. Yes. Lisa, I don't find it offensive. I love you, but I don't care for those two words together. There again, I think it has the intent of the heart. And you know what just amazes me? I'll just leave y'all with this food for thought. Why do people think that other people are so unlearned that they don't see what you're doing? You know, people will do things and then you can call them out on it and they act like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I mean, first of all, don't insult my intelligence. I know what your intent was. I know what you're trying to do. So why are you trying to make me look less than my ability to think and reason when you want to get away with saying something that you know was nasty? If I'm going to say something nasty about someone, I'm going to say, look here, I'm about to come to you. You're not going to like what I say. It's probably going to upset you. But since you ask, and I'm not going to tell anybody anything unless they ask me. But since you ask, I'm going to tell you. But it's probably going to hurt your feelings. But I love you. Just remember that. But a lot of people just say things and they know it's hateful and mean. Yes. Manipulation. No one says that here. I might not get some of these phrases are not nice. It's all in how they say it, Susie. It's all in how they say it. I think this girl thinks she's on the Autobahn. I think she's got that thing in high gear, and I hope she don't run into something over there. She's pulling a NASCAR over there. Y'all wait till she comes around here. I want y'all to see this. Look how fast this girl's going. Look. Hold on a minute. Look at this. She has got that thing maxed out. Look at her. Look. Y'all come here. Come here and look at this. I'm spying on my neighbors. I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying how fast she's going. It's just that mentality makes someone else look bad to make them look better. They're the ones that are always the ones upping and trying to get over on others. Not worth the time. Exactly. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that for sure. I call those kind of people fake. It might take you a minute to learn how someone truly is, but it's never a mistake on your part. We all have a good heart. Let her be. She's young and in a hurry. Oh, yeah, she is. I just think it's funny. When I used to could be that fast and do things like that. You will have to email me and tell me why you don't like those two words together. I have never thought of them as bad or heard them as a negative thing. Angie, you know I made so many mistakes. We all have. If I could write a book, I would probably have to have multiple volumes of a book of things that I have done that were unacceptable. Let's just put it like that. I've already written my book. It has, it has 9 chapters. The reason I can't remember is because I have it in an envelope that I actually mailed back to myself when we had a P.O. box years ago, back in 2011, because I hadn't opened it since 2011. I want my children to find it when I pass on, but I've written it, and I've kept a journal since I was 14 years old. I mean, to be honest with y'all, the Lord was all I had to talk to for a lot of years. That's all I had to hold on to, was that my faith from a young age. I mean, that's all I had. I couldn't talk to anyone else. So I journaled. I journaled a lot. I still journal. Oh, thank you, Gladys. And I just want to say something else. I don't mind being corrected, y'all. But when these channels get on here and they speak of their faith, and they're the same faith that I am, and I know that they're saying things that I just gasp and go, oh no, 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 no. Not that I think I'm better than anybody about knowing the word, but I think, oh no, 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 that's not the way that really happened, or no, that's not the way God is, and don't tell people that, and they just go on telling it, and they don't really know what they're talking about. And that saddens me. I don't ever want to lead anybody in the wrong direction, and if I do, I'm the first to say, oh, I'm sorry. I'll go look that up and research that and learn it again. Let me see what you see, or let me see how you see it. I'm the first one to say, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yes, admitting your mistakes is maturity. It's growing up. It's getting stronger and growing. When you sit there and act like you're self-righteous and you know everything, come on, people. Nobody knows everything. Nobody does. Okay, for instance, let me give y'all this instance. James knows a lot about history, okay? Well, when I was going to school, yes, amen, Judy May. Let me pat my foot while you preach. When I was in school, I don't know if I had a bad history teacher, or he didn't make it interesting, or I didn't really focus that much on history. But since I've been married to James, James loves history. He knows his history. And if I think he doesn't know, I go and look it up and research it and try to, I love to prove him wrong. So of course I'm going to go see if he's telling me the truth. It's been very few times that he has not been right about history. All right, well, he knows it. That's what he loves. I love to read the word. I love to research it. I love to learn about it. I love to dissect it. Okay, I've been that way since I was 14 years old. So James will come to me when he has a biblical question, and we'll look it up together, and we will, he'll say, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts on this? And I will tell him. And I will tell him, now, James, I don't know all about it. This is just what I know from studying. So if you want to know more, how about you study it and come back to me and teach me something? And worse, there is a number of times people forgive. I like to know what is the number, Jesus said. Okay, they get me many, then after that do you not forgive? I thought as we ask for forgiveness, we get forgiven, but I may be wrong. I think it's 70 times 7. But I'm sure that's not the last time you would forgive somebody. Forgiveness is so freeing. I mean, it's the most freeing thing that you can do for yourself. You know, after all, forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. Doesn't mean that what they did to you doesn't matter, because it absolutely matters. But forgiveness is for you, it's not for them. You can forgive somebody without them even asking you to forgive them. I mean, they don't even have to be in the equation. I learned a few years back, you don't want people to take space in your head that you don't even really want them to be there anyway. You know, free rent, you don't want people up there that that doesn't bring you joy and peace. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I found peace, I said, oh, I'm never going back. I believe that we should learn from our mistakes, and God would want us to learn from that mistake, not keep it, making it and thinking, well, I'm just asked for forgiveness. I know as I have been hurt so much, as I felt like a monster, Angie, I know that I truly am a sensitive. It's okay to be sensitive. Yes, absolutely. Jesus said 70 times 7 because of what he saw in Peter's heart. Peter had decided on the number, but Jesus wanted him to forgive like he does. Thank you, Christina. You know, I'm a firm believer in where it says in the Bible we should work out our own salvation. So many times we try to put ourselves in a box and live like somebody else lives. Now, there are core beliefs. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But because we are all sinners, we all sin differently. Oh, it could be the same sin, but it can be sin differently. Yeah, Judy, I'm getting hungry too. Grab blueberries. Oh, I love blueberries. We have blueberry bush and muscadine bush. Do y'all know what a muscadine is? I'm gonna film that when our muscadines come in. Do y'all know what a muscadine is? Yeah, it's kind of like a grape. I truly feel God may have said, walk away and count on me. I like this channel as I get so inspired. Oh, thank you, Grouch. Hey, Jody. Thank you for the like. Judy, when are you going to do that video of, what'd you say, pickles and cornflakes? When are you going to do that? Let me tell you all something. Whatever I talk about in this channel, I'm really talking to myself. I'm having to learn stuff the same way you are. I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect till I go up to where my forever home is. But feel free to say, Angie, why don't you look into that? You might not be right when you say that. That does not offend me for you to correct me like that. There's a way to tell someone in a gentle way, hey, look, we disagree, but would you mind looking at the way I look at it? And if you still don't believe the way I do, that's fine. I just went to your channel and you only have 2 subscribers and you started your channel yesterday. Angie, that is exactly how I felt. I truly just came on here to find friends and to socialize. I said, when are you going to do your pickle and cornflakes? You know, you do the crazy lady taste test. I don't know how you do that. Oh, Lord. If y'all are not subscribed or y'all not friends with Judy May, she does this little section on her channel that's the Crazy Lady Taste Test. And she mixes these things together that, well, some of it I could stomach, and some of it it's like, don't do it, Judy May. Don't do it. Don't do it. And of course she does it. But she's supposed to try, I think she said pickle juice and cornflakes. Oh no. Oh no, Grouch. I hope you. Oh no. I don't really like to hear someone say they deleted their channel. Oh, okay, Judy May. Nice. Bridge. Well, good evening, Bridge. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I see that people are going to cook supper and do their thing. I just wanted y'all to see my new fangled yard art that I got that I'm going to put my hummingbird feeders on. Oh, it's Michael. Okay. Hey, Michael. Yeah, I understand that. Hurt is hurt. Oh, I got 32 people that liked my live. Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. All right, let me tell y'all the schedule. Saturday, we're going to my son's in Louisiana for my baby girl, Berkeley's dance recital, my granddaughter, which will be Sunday afternoon. I will go live on the way down there, probably. That is my birthday. I will be 58 years old. Sunday, we'll go to the dance recital. Monday, we're either going to meet the costume jeweler in Vicksburg on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when he gets to Mississippi. You don't have to delete them, Michael. You don't have to delete them. But anyway, I want to tell y'all, and you know what's coming. I absolutely love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Whether you like or love me or not, that doesn't determine whether I like or love you. That's the nice thing about making choices. Just because someone does not like you doesn't mean you don't have to like them. You know? Just because someone doesn't love you, they might not have the same, they may not be capable of loving you. You know, they might not be capable of giving you what you need, but that doesn't mean that you can't love them. You know, love is a choice. I do need to put the bird bath under there, Cheryl. You are exactly right. I'm going to mention that to James, but I think I'm going to wait till a later date since he hadn't had any sleep. I have a bird bath in my yard, Judy May. I just gonna have to move it. I'll show it before I get off this live. See, Judy May, let me show it to you. Hold on. See, it's right there. And I think if I move it underneath the my newfangled thing, that it would really look nice. How did you try to make a bird bath, Jeannie Mae? Did you make a video of that? Did you put that in a video the bird bath? Y'all, it is so cool out here now. The breeze is blowing and the sun's gone down. Well, I have a big flower pot in the center of my yard. I put a pole in it, and I can't glue a trash can lid on top. I kind of glued a trash can on top. I don't like it. Well, do the birds come to it? Are the birds getting what they need? Thank you, Cheryl. I love you. All right, my neighbors. Thank y'all for dropping by. I'm going to go in here and start the jambalaya. Well, then they're getting their nourishment. They're getting what they need, Judy May. I love you, sister. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, neighbor.